Welcome back to the Funny Side Up podcast. We are here for our first F1 exclusive podcast, episode
That's right.
6.
F1
Oh, we
exclusive. So, if you don't like F1,
go
watch anyway
away.
because we're pretty
Oh, okay.
funny. But if you do like F1, then you will just feel so
Yes,
happy about
I am
yourself.
so happy. This is like my most anticipated podcast.
I
I've
know.
literally been waiting all. This isn't even a Thursday. This is a Wednesday. That's how excited I was.
At this point of the Formula One season, obviously
Yes.
it's Formula One 2026. The season hasn't started yet. It's pre-season testing this week. So we thought it would
Yep.
be a perfect time to get a video out on our predictions for the
Yep.
Drivers' World Championship and our drivers, no, not drivers, our team liveries. We want to have a look at all the liveries and rate them from well, let's look at the rating list. So the ratings go from bums, the bottom tier,
Yeah.
mid,
Stupid.
the next tier, middle
Yep.
tier, yes sir.
Yes,
Then we
sir.
have splendidly.
No,
What
it's
is it?
Splandabidozy.
Splendabidozy. And then we have Saucy Devil. So we'll
Yes.
be rating all these cars. Can you start us off with our first team
Well,
and
yeah, we're
their
gonna do it in
livery?
the order they got revealed. So first we are gonna
Okay.
do Red Bull Racing.
Well, initially I was like, I think everyone in this bandwagon would be like, oh my God, they've actually changed it. So,
Yes.
and now it's not actually different as terms of like the decal, but they've gone back to like an original look for
Yeah.
the Red Bull, which I think everyone kind of gets nostalgic for.
Yes.
But as a design, I like the white outlines on the ball. I
Yeah.
also and also like the crux of the actual Red Bull livery this season is that metallic like glossy blue, which just really stands out. However, in daylight and in actual on circuits, not under like strobe lights in like a room, it doesn't look as imposing or like
No.
magical as it does in a room. So it looks less
Can
vibrant,
I can I
but
say one thing?
yeah,
That
yeah.
The
Jesus
Red Bull
Christ.
logo, okay? The Red Bull logo outlined in white makes me feel some kind of way.
What way? A bad way? A good way?
No, oh no, like a that is beautiful kind of way. Like I'm looking at it right now, and it being outlined in white instead of yellow is so much better. I think they've done it because the car is glossy, but it looks so nice. Okay.
It's gonna
Obviously,
sneeze.
uh, compared to the showroom kind of thing, where obviously there's a lot more blue, it's a lot more obvious. And then you look on the track, but I don't mind you can't see the blue as much because I think the Red Bull has always been one of the best liveries, and now it outlined in white, the bull, it makes it look so much nicer with the gloss, and um, I'm definitely going to be pushing towards Splandaby Dozy or Saucy Devil because I really like it.
I'd definitely say for me, as I was saying, obviously like it makes it look a lot more black in the actual sunlight. But
Yep.
in like under the lights in maybe like Jeddah or Singapore or just any track with that runs at night, it's gonna look so cool.
Yes.
So I'm definitely gonna put it in Splandibly
Splandaby Dozy.
Splandabidozy, but teetering on Saucy Devil. It's not quite. I have
Really?
another
You don't
car.
have the track image I sent you? Do you not think you look at that and go like the Red Bull outlined in white, and you don't look at that and go, oh, that is
No,
saucy
I
devil
think it's
material right
awesome,
there.
but I don't think it really speaks to me on a intellectual level. No, right, no, no.
An intellectual love.
It
Yeah.
doesn't speak. It doesn't speak to me on a spiritual level. It doesn't like. It looks. It looks really good for Red
Can,
Bull,
can I
but
say
yeah.
as well that I love the inside of the tires, the way they've done it this year. There are a lot of cars look like that, but I love just like the black rims inside the tires. They look so cool. I really
Yeah,
like it.
I like I well, but personally, for me, the front wing and the and like how all the side pods are configured this year just looks so cool. So they're all like slanted down, and the front wing is just so it looks so nimble and clean. But
Yeah.
I can't put in Saucy Devil because I've
Really?
one car specifically for Saucy Devil. And
Okay.
I think it will shock you.
Fair enough. I'll happily put it in Splandabby Dozy. Next
Yes.
we go on to the Junior Red Bull, the RB,
Yeah,
and I think we both share the same thought that they obviously last year their livery was an absolute slam dunk, like everybody
absolutely.
loved it. So then they just
Absolutely.
kind of put it on this car, but they I think they try to go too designy with it. I
Well,
to kind of match the shape of the car, and I feel like it was.
it brings back
I'm glad they
bad
did
memories
that.
though. It brings back bad memories because like it almost looks
What
like
the
it's trying to
white?
no, it looks like it's trying to strip carbon off of it. Which obviously now
Yeah,
there's like a rule
yeah.
change that you can't have a certain number of paint on the car.
But
It
I
looks
think
like they're
this one
trying to
is
take paint
clearly
off.
done for design, like with the
Oh,
blue, and
it
then
just
it
looks
goes
so
into black.
chopped. It just doesn't work. It just looks
It.
too
I agree.
rectangular.
I
It's
agree. It
not.
makes some weird shapes with the
No,
white.
they should have definitely just kept it all
But I
white.
think I prefer them. Obviously, we'll move on to some other teams who've done this, but I prefer them trying to do something different because it's a new breed of car.
Mhm.
You know, I don't like
But is
teams
it?
just doing the same
I
thing
think
over and over
it
again.
just looks a bit like an evolution of the same car, to be fair. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't like it's not, which is fine because the Red Bull, the RB livery last season was insanely cool. The
I
white
also
bull.
I also think it's redeemed a bit on track. Like the track image makes it look better than it does
Yeah, I'm not a
in
fan
the
of the
field.
black halo though. Like I don't
Yeah,
mind black halos on
fair enough.
certain cars, but that black halo
But
is
if
just a
it,
bit.
I think if it's majority white, you don't put a
Yeah.
black halo, or it looks a bit weird.
No. Or you just put
Anyways,
like do like an old school, not an old school, a 2020, 2023, 2024 McLaren. Something I particularly like on McLaren's 2024 to 2023, not 2025, they took it off. But it's they have a black undercoating to the halo, but then they have a papaya triangle shape on top, but it just looks so like mean and aggressive that it just it's not a completely black halo. It's not trying to shun the halo like most teams do. It's incorporating like a really nice hint of color on the halo. And it really stands out. I'm looking at the 2024 McLaren right now. I just really like the way they do their halos, but not this year or last year. So, but they just made it
um,
black.
so I would be, I'd say yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'd say yes, sir. I'd say
Yeah,
yes, sir.
like it's not. I feel like if they did this livery first before they did last year's, I think this would everyone would like this one like a lot more than people do. But just because it's got a worse version of last year's,
Yeah.
it's yeah,
It's like what could have been. We could have
yeah,
just
yeah,
had that
yeah.
with the original livery. So, yeah.
Next one, Haas. I have so many mixed feelings about Haas because on track it looks like it's a very mean looking car, like it looks cool. But
Mhm.
then when I look at it in terms of design, I feel like there's so much they could have done with the just the back of the car. Like
I've got a thing to say about
above the
this.
side pod, it just looks a bit empty. Like
Yeah.
I like the colors, I like the shape. I think obviously that's what I'm saying. On track, it looks like a mean looking car, but in terms of design, not a huge fan.
When I first saw the car, like initially I thought,
Yeah,
what are these blocky lines? What are these blocky arse? Like the red line is just so blocky and like
yeah,
weird. Well, why is this like so mix match? But now seeing it on track, I still don't
yeah.
like how like the front. the nose like cuts off, like the white bit cuts off halfway through like the nose bit. I don't like that. But now that I look at on track, it looks like a really clean race car.
Yeah,
Like I think it's one of the best Haas liveries I've seen in a while. And I was a hater of it before I saw it on track, but now I've seen it on track, I really like it. I think it's really underrated. It's just so it's literally the dictionary definition of clean to me. I just
yeah.
think if you as approach it looks too choppy. But now that I've seen it on a race car, I understand. I give props to the
But
designers.
do you not think they could have done better with like the main bit of the car, like the main back of the car? Like I just feel like they've just slapped the GR logo and just been like, yeah.
I think the GR logo works really well, to be
I think
fair.
it works well. I just think that car, the back of that car, just looks so empty.
No, I don't think so. I think that like it has nice sponsor placement. Do you know what I mean? It does. It's not too cluttered, and
I
sometimes the front
agree,
cars can
but
too
I
feel
think
too
maybe
cluttered.
making the red line a bit bigger on the back or something because it looks so just sparse.
Fair enough, fair enough. But
Because I was originally thinking maybe make the GR logo bigger, but then I think it would kind of mess up the size. I don't know.
I
But
think it
yeah,
looks pretty decent.
I'm gonna also join that in. Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna put in yes. I'm gonna put one above
Really,
Splandibidusly. Yeah.
really.
I'm gonna put it there. I'm very, very surprised by it.
Splandaby Dozy.
Splandabidozi indeed. Yeah, I think it's pretty
Really?
good. Yeah.
Uh,
Really?
I mean, I've rated it the fourth best, so I
Mhm.
will happily accept it as the
Yeah,
yeah. And also bear in mind how good it looks on track. I'd definitely say that it's worth a.
absolutely. Absolutely. I just think it looks
The
so.
next one,
Which one's the next one?
Audi. I'm looking at it now, and oh my god, me. I remember speaking to you about the 2023 Kick Sauber and how I thought it was the worst F1 livery I've ever seen. But Audi, through their innovation to take over Kick Sauber, have taken over the mantle of the worst car livery in the game, in the world, in anything. Literally, the colours look alright. On track, it's kind of redeemed because the silver looks a lot better and the red kind of pops. But designers, where were you? Where were you?
They
You've
were
just
making
kind of freaking put three like squares. What's the
the de
point?
the
Design
des-
it, please.
the designers made the 2022 like show car livery, and it's genuinely better than this livery, which is insane. But
You couldn't put sponsors really on that car though. But this is crap. This is really bad. This is really bad. I'm not. I don't care what anyone else thinks, but this is crumb bums. This is
yeah,
this is like bottom in the like even if we did more F1 liveries, this is the worst. I haven't seen a car worse than this. It's really, really just the colors redeem it slightly, just slightly, but oh my god, they didn't even bother designing a car. And the sponsors look ugly on it as well. Really, really bad.
1 hour later.
all my team liveries are better than that. Okay,
Yes. Also,
that
the
is
picture I
so
sent you,
awful.
the picture I sent you of the Audi on track, look how they've cut the red and black.
Let's have a
Like
look.
it's like midway through like a
Oh no, yeah, that was what I was that's what I was talking about. It's not streamlined with the actual like
why?
side pod. I don't know.
Why?
It's like the weirdest little curve. I don't understand it at all. Why would it not be streamlined with the side pod so it's just cut to black? I mean, that would be fine, but it'll also look awful. But there is no design stuff, and this looks like it just plonked in MS Paint. I'm not
It
even
really
joking.
does. It really
It's
does.
such a dastardly awful
And even
livery.
the sponsors don't help it, I wouldn't say.
Approximately 10 hours later.
And do you know what enraged me? People online actually are starting to grow on it. Fuck off.
It's
Fuck
really bad.
off.
It's really
You
bad.
just because it's an Audi and it's exciting doesn't mean that it's an excuse to
And
look
because
like
I think the
shite.
red is also a good red. Like if they chose a worse
Mm.
color, it would
Do you know,
be.
they have a good colour scheme as well. They
They
have a
do. They
mean
generally do.
colour scheme. It just I think the only bit
But
I
okay,
like is the red though.
I think we're both sold that it's Crumb Bum. But
Absolute chin of the
now we're
Crumbs.
moving on to a team that have almost the exact well, other than they've changed red to blue, but they have nearly the same color scheme, but have executed it 1,000 times better. The Mercedes,
I'm really
and
talking about the Ferrari.
no, but the Mercedes looks actually like. The only problem I have is the Microsoft logo kind of just looks like you've slapped it on the top, and it doesn't really have any design. But other than that, I'm a big fan. A lot of people
Um,
have. I think
yeah.
Mercedes are generally a bit hard to like. The front of it looks beautiful. The sides, like, of a lot of people argued it's messy, but I quite enjoy it. They've done something different. Maybe the blue, the line doesn't really look that nice. The Patronus thing kind of looks a bit bumpy, but other than that, I'm a big fan of Mercedes liveries, and I think it's a noticeable change which I like and I enjoy it.
From a personal standpoint, this might be a bit controversial.
Oh,
I really don't like Mercedes liveries.
what?
I don't like them at all. I just think they have like the ugliest like combination of silver and like teal.
What?
It just when I look at it, I just don't like it. I rather it
Really?
have no teal at all and just be silver and
What?
black.
Even looking from the front? Because I think looking from the front of all Mercedes liveries looks sick.
No, the only ones I don't mind are like the all black ones, but then not the 2023 one. 2023
Mm,
look dog shite. I'm sorry, but the all
mm,
black ones look good. But the like
nah.
I don't like the blacks, teal and silver. That being said, though, this is my like favorite livery so far since the black ones. Like this is like a nice incorporated silver. I love the little like the AMG lines across the side. A lot of people that's where everyone's split because that's the real
Yeah,
difference this year. I really
yeah.
like it. It looks like grills. It looks really mean. It looks really nice as far as Mercedes cars go, but I'm not really a big Mercedes livery fan anyway, but I think this is very good for
I
Mercedes. So I
I
will be putting it in a
personally
yes, sir.
what?
Just because I don't like Mercedes liveries inherently, but
But
it's a
I was
good
gonna put it
Mercedes
top
livery.
tier.
Oh, really?
This is
Wow.
my favorite livery.
Fair enough, but I'm just not a
So
big
do you
fan
want
of
to put it in the
Mercedes.
middle? We'll put it on Splandavidosi. I
Yes,
forgot how I wanted to pronounce.
Splandabdozi it goes. Are we
Yeah,
not
yeah.
having our separate ratings? Or are we
No,
just
no,
having combined?
we'll do a combined one
Okay,
because
okay.
yeah.
I'll settle Splandabdozi.
Oh, Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari. I really am not a fan. I really don't like it. Can I be honest? Like, I really don't like it. They've just kind of put red and a white circle in the middle. I
This
don't
is
like it at all.
interesting. Okay.
Are you gonna say it's like the best thing that's ever happened since sliced bread or something?
No, go on.
I didn't really have much else to say. It's literally
Just
they've just put red and white circle, and I really don't like
can I
it.
get into it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the best livery on the grid.
What?
I honestly love it. I honestly love it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh my
really like it.
god.
I think it's amazing. Let me get into it though.
Why?
Let me get into it. Obviously, let's pick out the elephant in the room. The
I can't.
HP logo. Put it here,
Yeah,
Finn.
yeah,
We hate the I punched it. Uh, we hate the HP logo with all passion, but it does. It's all around the car, but not just putting that to aside. Okay, the red this year is not maroon like 2022. It's really nice. It's really vibrant. It's not too like it doesn't stray away from the normal Ferrari reds. It's super nice. All the sponsors look so clean on the side, and that does incorporate to the livery itself, really.
yeah,
It's a really nice red. The big controversial part for me, let's ignore the white bit for now, is the black front wing and the rear wing. So I would love them to be red. If they were red, that would be even better for me because I don't think it has enough red in the car. But in court, I always like the 2022 car with the black front wing and rear wing, but not with the maroon color. So I like the black, although I think it should be red internally. And actually, it should just be red, and then have the Ferrari logo on the back. But I am a really
Yeah.
big fan of the
Um,
white area of the car. It harks back to
oh my
original
God.
Ferraris. Not why I like it though. I just think as far as Ferraris go, they can only go a certain way with Ferraris, and this way it just like they haven't done any stupid patterns on the red. They haven't
I
like
don't know.
made it too over
Bro, the
too
side
too
pods look
gluttonous.
so
The
big.
the the white roll hoop down to the halo, it do, putting like that there makes it inherently not as offensive as you'd think because like from a side view it's not too much white well it's the most white there but like from any other view it's not too much white. I just think the white is a really nice addition. I just think it makes the red pop and the white and the red makes the white pop as they bounce off each other. I just think it's a really nice combination of colors, and obviously I love the Shell logo on the side. It's just really simplistic, like old-fashioned race car looking like car. And I just really love it. So if I were to rate it personally, I'd put it in Saucy Devil. I really like the car. I love it.
It's funny because first of all, I'm putting in meh,
Hmm.
and second of all, no mid. Is that what you said mid? Yeah,
Mid.
and then this is my second least favorite livery. I
Wow.
really don't like it. I
Wow.
think I don't. I'm not the biggest fan of the red. I think the side pods, like they've made them look huge because they're just all red. I hate what they've done with the white. Like
Yeah.
it's just one kind of shell. Like I really, it's like if you just threw an egg at it, like a massive egg. You just threw an egg, and that's what they just. I really, really don't like it.
Do you
It's
think it's
really.
better than last year's Ferrari though?
Oh
Which
God, no. God, no. I preferred the red. I preferred what they did with the white. I just prefer everything about last year's car more than
I
this.
hate last
And I
year's
didn't
one.
even
I
like last year's
hate
car
it.
that much.
I hate it. It's the weirdest red. It's got the stupidest white thing on the side. This is 100 times better than
No,
last year's.
this
With
glossy red, like this glossy red is Ferrari, and I respect that. But I just hate what
it's
they've done with the
beautiful.
bright.
It's a beautiful red. I love the red. It's
Uh,
so nice.
okay,
Honestly.
I guess if you put it in,
We put it
like, well,
halfway down.
yeah, well, I guess we'll put it either bottom of Splandavidosi or top of, yeah,
Bottom
we'll see.
Splandoviosi.
Okay, I'll
We'll
let
go
you.
bottom. But that's my most controversial one. That's yeah. Yeah.
Alpine. Let's brush through this because
Yeah.
we've been
Same
recording for
livery.
quite a while. Yeah, same livery.
It looks like
It's all
the
right.
corner, like those corner like chocolate things with like the. It just looks a bit. It just it just
I'm
tastes a
just
bit
putting
weird.
it. I'm
It's
just gonna
fine.
put it in what's it? Middle. What's the
Better
middle
than
one?
last for the past Alpine liveries, but we do. I just don't like the HP anymore.
What's the middle one? What's the middle tier?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll just put it in bottom. Yes, sir. Is that all right? I
Yes,
think the colors
sir.
don't. I don't like the colors. Like it looks good in like the
No, I
like
don't like the colours
image,
either. I don't
but
like
in
the
real
colours.
life the colors don't pop anywhere near as much.
No, they just
Uh,
look too. Ugh.
Williams, they've just put every shade of blue on the car, and it's whatever. I hope it looks better on the track, but I'm happy just to stick it wherever really because I don't have any personal attachment to this car.
You know, now that I've seen it in real life, well, not real life, on the track,
Is it not?
it looks just like it looks like last year's car with brighter blue, and then they've just freaking sold out on the side, which is fair enough. But like, it just no. This is not. It doesn't look scream a
I
new
like how they've
era.
separated the side pods from the general car because
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
last
like
year
they've
it
been
just looked
winning a
real.
championship for like 5 seasons. Like I don't know why they didn't
James
change the whole
Vows,
the
let's
whole
go.
like the whole style of the car because it just looks the same. I know it will do because it's a blue car, but they could have done something with the halo. They could have, I don't know. And then the side pod just looks a bit shameful, honestly. I think they should have just put one
Really?
sponsor in one color, preferably white,
Mm,
and gone with like a white theme like Ferrari.
I'm
Like
all
I
right
don't
with the
know,
sideboard.
the Barclays thing. Yes, they could have
I'm happy
graded
to
it into
put
the
it. I'm
car.
happy to put it in the third or fourth tier.
Yeah, go. We'll put it in
Bottom
mid.
of yes, sir.
Mid. No, I'll put it in mid.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Cadillac. This
Ooh,
is.
McLaren.
I like what they've done. How they've got a split livery, but
It's black, isn't it?
it,
It's black and white.
it's.
Come on.
I mean, we were hoping for a yellow or something, weren't we?
Yeah. I love me a
So
yellow F1 car.
I think we were a bit disappointed. Maybe we got some personal bias just because we didn't really want a black and white car. But like they've done a fade. I think the black looks alright. Like I'm not a big fan, and I saw a picture of it on the track today, and it really didn't look nice. So
We've got so much black on the grid anyway. Like,
yeah,
I
it's not
mean,
really. It's not what I wanted, if I'm honest.
yeah, I love the split. I think I like it a bit
Yeah,
more than you. I'd say
I'm happy to put it in yes sir.
I like the split, and I like white and black is a nice color scheme together. But it's just been done a lot before
Yeah.
in F1. They don't stand out, which like kind of sucks. So like
Are
when
you
you see
pushing
it,
into Splendor Vidozi, or are you happy with
yes,
yes sir? Because I think if you look
yes,
at a picture of it on the
stupid.
track, then
Like it
it
just
really
looks
doesn't look
one side
nice.
looks like a Mercedes, one side looks like a Haas. Like
I also
put some yellow. Come on.
I also don't know if I even like the fade. Like the top of the fade, they try to put the Cadillac logo. Was no, is that the
They
Andretti
did have
logo? I don't
chrome
know.
on the car, but they took it off for some reason, which is weird. I think
Yeah.
the chrome could have made it better. Yeah, they did it on the
Okay.
halo.
Anyway, McLaren.
Yeah.
Um, my my absolute guys, and they've done this livery 3 times in a row. Which fair enough. You keep winning the constructors, so
It is a little
you know,
different. It is a little
hate has got
different.
to hate. But I'm
Basically,
really falling out of love
yeah.
with this livery design. Like really, really. Like I think the black in the middle is way too big, and I just don't generally enjoy the livery design on this car shape.
Well, if to me it just looks like 2025, but without restrictions. So like obviously they had to strip back carbon. So
No.
that's why it was black, like McLaren's have been quite black for the last few years. 2024 and 2023 car are my favourite McLaren liveries of this generation, not the
But do you not
Vodafoes.
think that it just doesn't sit right? Like the livery doesn't sit right. Like the black's too big in the middle. Like the way they've done the sponsors on the sideboard don't look nice.
No, yeah,
I'm not a big fan
I
at all.
think the angle is so much more slanted up than like
Yeah.
2024's livery. I think they should just come back to 2024's livery if they want a more papaya. It's better than 2025 in my opinion. Um,
As a hardcore
I'm a McLaren fan.
McLaren fan, I want to put it in mid because I just don't like it.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but I think I like it more. I think I like it quite a bit, but like, um,
Ollie, I feel like we've just stuck every like livery in the middle. I feel like we
well,
have to send this to the shadow
they've
realm.
impressed us. That it looks so much, it looks better than track, I'd say. It looks better than track.
Okay.
Um, but
Final one.
it's a bit of an awkward teenager, that car. Okay,
I
final
don't
one.
really know how this is going to look because I haven't seen Bahrain testing.
Yeah.
It's the Aston Martin, and I don't think the livery I have of it being shown, I don't think it's going to look anything like that on the Adrian Newey design. The back of it looks really plain, like even worse than the Haas. But I assume that's going to be smoothed out with the design of the back of the car. Not a big fan of the crayon stump thing on the side. Like I don't really like it. But obviously, I think this is one of the hardest ones to judge because obviously the Adrian Newey design is really, really like jagged. It's got a lot of strange lines that this one doesn't have.
Okay. Well, 2025. as a massive Fernando Alonso fan, and seeing it on track, I've seen it on track.
Okay. It's all right.
It looks better than the show car, but it looks
Oh
very
God.
messy. I
Does it?
think
Oh.
it. I think it needs to grow on me. I think I like it. I think it will go in like splendidly. So I'm gonna put it there for
What?
me.
Oh no
Inherently,
no 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 no. Oh no
inherently
no no no
put
no no no
there.
no no. Oh
I
no 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 no
the
no no.
the green on the car is very patchy. Like on the actual engineering car, it just looks very distorted and like almost glitchy. It just looks the lines don't really flow well, and the top of the side pod, as you said, the crown bit looks weird to me. Um, all the components just look a little bit strange, but obviously, I think it will definitely grow on me as the season goes on, or not if it's rubbish. But
I'm gonna say I'm not putting in Splendavidosi. I think we're gonna have to meet in the middle here and see.
okay,
Because I'm not a big fan. Like I thought we were gonna have like a white like more white Aston Martin, but they've just kind of been like, oh, Honda's in the our engine, so we'll just not put it on our livery, I guess.
I think it looks better on track, but not by much.
Okay,
It
fair
just
enough.
looks. I don't know. It's just quite messy design, and I'm not really a big fan. I love 2023 and 2024 Aston Martin. I don't know why they changed. They should have just gone back to that because it's so clean. It's just a green car with a black halo, which works insanely well with a little bit of fluoro. I don't know why they need the fluoro, to be fair. They could just drop the fluoro. If they drop the fluoro for this
Mm,
livery, it'd be fine. But
I don't know.
like for me, Aston Martins have peaked in their livery design, so anything else is gonna suck compared
I
to it.
think
But this is
I think
just
Aston Martin has been a good staple of what a single coloured livery should look like, but
really,
yeah, I'd
I'd say
say
that's probably Ferrari, but
mm, I don't know. I
especially with
think Aston
20.
Martin do. I don't know. Because I feel like Ferrari always need like a strong second color, where Aston Martin, I feel like haven't really
Yeah,
needed a
that's why they
strong
don't need
second
the
color.
fluoro. I don't understand the fluoro at all. I just think the fluoro just
I
looks
quite
ugly.
like it, but maybe trim it down a bit, and not on the side pod. Maybe just along the front
If
wing.
yeah, if it looks sleek along
Yeah, yeah,
along
yeah.
the whole car, then it looks. So I like 2023, but
Yeah, fair enough.
it's stupid.
Anyways, that was so much longer than I expected it to be. I'm gonna try and trim that down in
We
the
had a
edit.
lot to say. We had a lot to say.
Yeah, we did. And also we probably got like every car in the middle column, so great tier list. Um, anyways, driver predictions for this year. How are we feeling, Ollie? Feeling confident? Feeling absolutely clippable for the end of the year, where we're gonna make you look like an absolute clown? You want to go first?
I'll go first. My first two drivers, 21st and 20th. No, 22nd and 21st, is Colapinto and Perez.
Is Colapinto 21st, and then
And 22nd, no, it's Perez.
oh,
So, Colapinto,
can
not
I
much
can
to
I
say.
say
He's
can I
just
say
not good. I'm sorry. You're a bit of a Colapinto glazer. I'm not, okay? I'm not. He's just meh to me. He was good in the Williams, but he's had his time. Come on, get someone in. Get someone else in. Paul Aaron, like, come on. And Perez,
I do like Paul Aaron though.
I've put him behind Bottas, surprisingly, because I think,
That seems to be an unpopular opinion at the
I
moment, but
know,
yeah,
I know, but I think he's just going to have a bit of a mare. Like an unexpected mare of a season. I'm sorry for Perez, I
fair
really
enough.
am. But I
Not
think
like
he's,
he's been
I,
too
I generally think he's not going to be, he's going to be better than Bottas, but he's just going to have a mare of a season. I just feel it. I don't know why.
fair enough.
Okay, you go on.
Um, I agreed with you of Perez being 21st, but I put him ahead of Bottas, who I put 22nd. Um, I think with this, I don't
Really
rate.
kicking them to the curb.
I don't rate Cadillac's chances at all. I don't think they're gonna get a single point, and I think it's just gonna be, especially with the grid these days. I don't rate like even like top 15s. I don't really rate their chances. So I've just put who I think's gonna get one like the best result, which is I think is gonna be Perez, because I
Yeah,
think he's probably a better driver.
I think he's better, but yeah. Okay, so the next couple drivers, 20th
Wait,
and
also
19th.
can I say Colapinto is not that bad. Like if you look at his like qualifying delta to Gasly, he's so much better than doing. Justice for my boy Colapinto.
Not a fan.
Thank you.
20th and 19th. I've put Valtteri Bottas, no surprise there. Just one above Perez. I'm sorry, Cadillac. It's
Fair
just not
enough.
going to be fun, is it? Like, I'm sorry. You're completely new. It's going to be so difficult. Sink or swim in F1, and you've got to sink for the first few years.
I know
Maybe,
they
maybe.
also is who's their team principal? Isn't it Mattia Binotto?
Yes.
S-
So, you're not looking
I
good,
don't know
man.
what more evidence you guys need,
No.
but
And Ocon.
ooh, I didn't expect him to be that low.
Yeah, Ocon.
Um, so I assume you've done with a lot of these teams. You've just said a lot of the bottom people just won't score any points. Is that what you're kind of going for?
Yeah.
And then you've just done that based on who's going to get the best. I see, I see.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't hate that. I
No.
don't think Haas are going to be great.
No,
Wait,
I don't
who?
think it's gonna be good.
And then yeah, Bottas. Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I've gone for another team. In 19th and 20th, and I've gone Audi as I think Bortoletto's 19th and Hulkenberg's 20th. Again, don't rate their chances. I think they're going to do a lot better than Cadillac. Like, I'm not putting
Hulkenberg?
them. Hulkenberg.
Wow, God, he's not. Whoa.
But
No,
I just think Audi is going to be not. It's not going to be Cadillac bad, but I don't think it's going to be
no, because
close to
they
any
they
other
have the
team in F1.
investment and the
Yeah,
background of Sauber, right? Because they've taken over completely, and
but
Cadillac
I
is starting fresh,
just.
so fricks. Wow,
Espe- Should I tell
it's
you the
tough.
main reason I'm saying this? It'd
Go
be
on.
all right if they stuck with the Ferrari engine, but just because they're making their own engine, it's just I don't really have that confidence in them. If I'm
No,
being truly
no.
honest.
The only team that should be making their own engine soon should be McLaren. Next I have
Mercedes.
Lawson,
Mm,
and
okay.
then I have Pierre Gasly. So that's both
Both
Alpines already
Alpines.
knocked out. I'm sorry, Alpine. I'm sorry, but I'm not really, because someone has to be last, and well, that would be Cadillac, but someone has to be
Yeah,
second to last.
fair enough.
I know you've got
They
the Mercedes
haven't
power unit, but like, I just don't
operationally. I kind of
think, yeah,
agree. They haven't shown
operationally,
much.
Alpine has like a freaking trajectory. They've binned off their own power unit. Like, it just, it just looks like, I'm sorry, they just look like they're leaving the sport soon. Like, they don't.
I
If
mean,
they have another bad season, I just can't see them
I
staying.
I didn't put them that low, but I understand with a lot of managerial changes, dumping their own engine, like it makes sense why, if you're an Alpine fan, there's not a lot to be confident about,
No.
really. Especially if they don't hit the ground running with a new engine, I agree that they generally could see them losing their spot in F1.
Yeah.
Um, Next, is my first one that's not a full team is Esteban Ocon and Lance Stroll. So Esteban Ocon is what is it?
Sure. Yeah.
17th, and then Stroll's 18th.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ocon again, I don't think Haas are going to be strong, but I also think it's Lance Stroll. And when there's going to be such like big gaps between cars, I don't see him being able to really do
I mean,
anything.
what can be said about Lance Stroll, to be honest, that hasn't
That
already been
hasn't been said.
said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is
If you're an
not a
F1
driver
fan,
you
you know
want.
Lance Stroll and you know
Yeah,
Bieber. Like, I'm
agreed.
sorry. But yeah, so
Felipe Drugovich.
for my 16th and 15th, I have Oliver Behrman. Then I have Alexander Albon in 15th, which is a little bit of a shocker.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh
wow, yeah.
wow. No, I mean everyone
Um,
else you've said I've kind of expected, but that's the first one that's kind of shocked me. Yeah. So that's both
yeah.
Hasses now.
hmm
Hmm.
That's both Hass's.
Why
Not,
Albon?
not Ollie Behrman's fault. Just not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
just Hass. Yeah, I get that.
Albon. Okay, so obviously we know now that, well, we don't know for sure, but it's pretty obvious that Carlos Sainz has kind of shown where Albon is
Mm,
because I know he didn't get more points than him, but over the few
mm,
races last season, Alexander Albon just fell off like last part of the season. Every single time I looked at him, he was in the wall or having a problem or like it just either it's Williams's like mechanical issues that in my predictions that do this, or he's just not hitting the quality because I think he just has bad luck anyway. But now that it's come to the surface and science kind of surpassed him with his first year in Williams, nearly surpassing someone who's been there for ages, mind you. Albon is a decent driver, but coupled with his bad luck, and we don't really know where his quality sits now, so he just could have a bit of a mare of a season. Like,
yeah.
Williams,
Mm,
it looks a bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know this isn't off actual testing, but the shakedown, they didn't even get to the shakedown at all. They didn't
yeah.
pass the quality test, the crash test. They
Was
might be
that?
good, but
Did you
like,
put Behrman above Albon?
no,
Okay, fair enough.
I put him
That
below
makes.
one below him. But yeah, I just don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna be a good season for Albon.
that's
Not
that's a rogue one. I then put so what was it so Stroll's I haven't put numbers next to him. No, I put Behrman and then Limblad, which is now both
Behrman.
Hasses.
Yeah,
Um,
shitting on
yeah, not.
Behrman. Sorry, Behrman.
I
It's not
mean,
you, man.
we
It's
both
not
agree
you.
that Behrman's beating Ocon,
Yeah,
but we just don't think Haas are gonna have it. And
no.
I put Limblad because I also don't think RB's gonna be that good, and I think Lawson's gonna beat Limblad, which you
Fair,
clearly do not agree with. But yeah.
fair enough. Okay, next I have Nico Hulkenberg in 14th.
That's fair.
Then I have Lance Stroll in 13th. Okay,
Okay, makes sense.
so Hulkenberg, I think Bortoleto is gonna edge him this season.
Yeah, I agree
I
personally.
think he's going to be a bit better. And
Yeah,
for Stroll, yeah, but Hulkenberg, I just don't think he's going to have as good as a season as he wants. But I think he will have like, I don't think Audi will be that good anyway. But they will definitely be like contending for top of the midfield. Like
mm,
well, actually no, maybe midfield. I don't really know. Like I just can't see like Audi being crazy, but I can see some races, one of them taking advantage of a lot of points. Because as you say, I don't think the back of the grid isn't going to get many points this season. So those opportune races are going to be where it counts, and I think Bortoleto will capitalize on those opportune races. I know you'd think of like Silverstone this year. I
yeah,
just think it's going to be Bortoleto for some reason. Like I
I
just feel
I
like he's got a bit of quality over him.
I agree. I think Bortoleto in his first season shown that he's definitely good enough to go
Yeah,
to know where he needs to go in F1, and I think with the new generation of cars, I just don't see Hulkenberg really, getting one over on him.
absolutely.
Um, so next I've put Colapinto in 13th, Lawson in 14th, which is both my RBs now. I've
Colapinto.
been yeah, I've put
Stop glazing him, Jesus Christ.
a lot of these are based on where I think the car is, because I think the car is going to be a lot more of a difference. So at the moment, I've put Cadillac the worst car, Audi is the second worst car, then Haas, then RB, and then I'm Alpine. So I think Colapinto, I think he's good enough to keep his car advantage, and he's going to be comfortably ahead of the bottom four teams I just said. Um, Lawson, I think he's better than Lindblad, and I think RB's going to be better than Haas. So I've kind of just put him in that kind of area. I don't, not really much more to explain. It's just
Yeah.
that's where I'm putting them.
Right, fair enough. Okay. 12th and 11th. I have in P12, I have Arvid Lindblad, and then I have Gabriel Bortoleto in 11th. Okay, so
Yeah.
Lindblad 11th, very good for his first season,
Is
right?
this
I think.
because of Hajar? Has Hajar done a lot just to convince you that your first season in an RB is just
No, not
a shit?
necessarily. I just think Lindblad's going to be a good driver for some reason. I just feel it. I just feel it because we don't
Okay.
actually know anything really. I just think he's going to
No,
be
not
quite
really.
good. And also that RB car's quite easy to drive last year. I know it's different regs, but you know, and I think Lawson just sucks. So
Yeah, you got a bias against Lawson. Can I say?
freaking
But
I
while
don't
he
like
tells
Lawson.
me I'm biased for Colapinto, even though I'm not, I'm just I just look at stuff. He doesn't like Lawson because he's an Alonso fan.
No, I
So
don't like you cut out, you didn't say. I don't like Liam. Well, obviously
because you're an Alonso fan.
I don't not unlike him, but no. I just think he's just a bit of a mid driver, and that's gonna, and with the amount of quality that's on the grids, it's gonna show. So like, I'm sorry, Lawson, but I don't think all that, and I think Lindblad's gonna outdo you. But then I've Gabriel Bortoleto. That's where I've put him. That's where I put him compared to Hulkenberg, which is P11. Very good for Bortoleto. Very good. Gonna get a lot
Yeah.
of points, I think. Gonna snatch some
Mm,
freaking points. Okay, you go for it.
11th and 12th.
11th and 12th.
Um,
No!
12th, I've put Isaac Hajar, which he was one of the biggest ones where I was like, I have no clue where to put this guy. Obviously, it's a new Red Bull. It's probably not going to be as hard to drive as, last year's. But do I see him sneaking into the top 10? I don't think the Red Bull's going to be even the second best car this year. No, I don't see him sneaking into the top 10 on points. And above him, I put Fernando Alonso because if anyone can get good performances out of a bad car, it would be that man. But I just think the Aston Martin's not going to be great because of the Honda engine. Oh God, you look like you're absolutely. Looks like you've just taken a shot to the arm.
I don't agree. Um,
What?
okay.
Which
10th.
one?
Well, the bad car thing.
Oh,
Okay, so
right.
10th and 9th, I have put. Are you ready? Gonna
Yep.
tinkle your shoppers this one. Carlos
What does?
Sainz, P10.
Right.
Maybe that's not gonna tinkle too much shoppers.
Mm.
But then I have
You've gapped him ahead of Albon a lot.
I have Andrea, Kimi Antonelli in P9. P9.
That has tickled my whatever you said.
I don't necessarily think the Mercedes is going to be as good as people think.
No,
And I
that's
think
valid.
these new regs are going to be very difficult for everyone, obviously.
Mm,
But I just can't see Antonelli improving that much. But I think he will do a net like he will net improve from last season. I hope I hope I'm wrong, to be fair. I hope he does way better than P9. But I just think he's in P9. And for Carlos Sainz, I think yeah, he's quite high from Albon. I think he's gonna have a great season compared to where the
fair
car is.
enough.
I think he's gonna have a great season. So yeah.
Can I can I say, do you think he's gonna get closer to Russell's pace or further away? That might be spoiling the rest of your list, but I just
Say closer,
like
but
yeah, I personally don't see any way he gets further away with the new
right.
regs, but who knows? Ninth and 10th, I've put Alex Albon, my first Williams in ninth, and Pierre Gasly, the second
Nick
Alpine.
Gasly, wow.
Yeah, Mercedes ending really.
Oh,
There's not
wow.
much I
A
really.
sneaky P9 is good for an Alpine. Wow.
No,
Really good for
P10.
Alpine. Or P10.
No,
Sneaky P10.
and then Colapinto V13. It's just where I think the
Bad,
car
not
is. I
bad,
think
Alpine.
Gasly's a very slept-on driver in the grid, and I think he's
He
going to be
is.
able to.
He is.
I think he's going to be able to pull some moves off in that Alpine, and I think he's going to
Fair
be.
enough. Fair enough. I
I think he
agree
did
if I didn't
some.
not agree on this.
I think he did some absolutely exceptional things in the Alpine in last year's regulations where they were absolutely nowhere,
I
and
agree.
I
I agree.
don't see him with a what I think will be a better car not doing well.
I agree. I
So
agree.
yeah, that's me.
Okay, so
This is where it gets
for
spicy.
P8 and P7,
Yep.
maybe. Okay, I'm so sorry, people who support this team. I know it's really hard for you, okay? I know,
I think I know who
I
you'd
know that you go to
put.
therapy sessions all the time. I know that even the horse
I
wants
think
to
I've done the
leave.
same.
Lewis Hamilton,
Yep.
P8. Charles
Yep.
Leclerc, P7. It's not your
No.
year, guys. Next year's your year.
It
Come on. I'm
is
so
it.
sorry, but I just.
Uh, I'd like to agree with Lewis Hamilton P8.
Hmm.
And then I put Carlos Sainz P7 because I think the Williams. I generally think it's going to be like a 2020 year where the Ferrari aren't fighting the top teams.
Yeah.
They're fighting top of midfield. That's where I
Okay.
think their car is this year.
Yeah, it's not your year, guys.
And
It's
then
completely
actually, I'm
understandable.
just going to say I put Leclerc sixth because I think he's going to have enough over Carlos Sainz.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Sixth to seventh isn't that big of a gap anyway. Okay. Should we move on? This is where it gets really spicy. This is where it gets really spicy.
I'm
Wow.
scared.
I
You
can't
haven't put
believe I put
Fernando
this. I
Alonso
don't
in
know
your
if I agree
list.
now, but
You
I
haven't
think
put Fernando Alonso in your list yet.
I think no, this is where I get I'm looking at this now, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. Lando Norris P6. I'm sorry, don't look.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa. Okay.
Don't look at this, Lando. And
Okay.
Isaac Hadjar P5. I think the
Whoa!
Red Bulls are going to be
Okay.
very good. Very good. And Isaac Hadjar is going to do very good in the new regulation. Reworked Red Bull, which is easier to drive. Hopefully, not going to be too equated to Max because Max may want to leave in a few years. So that's where I've put Lando Norris. I'm so sorry, man. But I think you've got the championship. I'd love for you to stay in F1. I can't see past the
Whoa.
championship. I can't see past that one championship. Oscar Piastri, I think, will be the main man going forward. I love you, Lando. I really do. But I need to physically see some incredible, like, Max Verstappen level, like, gumption from you if I'm going to put you higher, okay? You
Okay.
can't just be sitting behind a car for ages, okay? You're an incredible driver. You deserve 2025. You deserved all of that season, but you need to step up your game because it's
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 not going
not
to be as easy.
it's not going to be as easy at all because the car's not going to be as fast, and Oscar Piastri is going to get way better. So I've put Lando
So
P6.
what was that P5 and P6 you just did?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll do my P5, which is I think his car's
You cut out. What
I've
did you say?
oh, I've put for P5 I've put Kimi Antonelli because I think he's not
Did you put for
top four
P6?
Leclerc.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Antonelli's going to be quite top form driver material. I think the Mercedes is going to be probably one of the best cars on the grid. It's just when I look at the list of drivers I've put in front of him, which is Piastri, Russell, Norris, Verstappen, I don't think he's better than any of those drivers really. So it was hard for me to put him in the top four. So yeah, I just chucked him P5. I think it's going to be respectable against Russell. I don't see him getting close enough to Russell to beat him, but I would like to see him improve on his consistency. Like it's not like other rookies where we saw them like Bortoletto, like Behrman, who against their senior teammates are almost as consistent and shown better pace than them on occasions. It's Antonelli. He did it once or twice, and his consistency was like nowhere compared to Russell. So I didn't see him making the jump this year to get that close to him.
Cutting out a lot. Do you want to check the mic?
Hmm?
Do you want to check the mic? You keep cutting out a lot.
It's fine. They can hear me.
Okay. Okay. Maybe it's just me then. Okay, so we'll go P4 because we'll go slowly. Okay. I've got P4. I've got Georgillian Russell.
Oh my
I've
god, you've put Fernando top three.
Georgillian Russell. We'll wait till that. We'll wait till that.
Okay.
Georgillian Russell. I don't think the Mercedes is going to be as good as people think. I think the Red Bull's going to be better. I think the Red Bull's going to be better. I'm sorry, I don't want them to be. I'm not a Red Bull fan at all. I think
Please
they're going to be
no.
better. I think they're going to be
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Either that's like a drop off in performance midway through the season or something, but P4 is still good for Russell. Okay, as last from it's going to be close up top.
Do you want to do your P3 as well?
Okay, I'll do
Just
my
because-
P3. I've put the second papaya. I've put Oscar Piastri. I've put Oscar Piastri there. I think the McLaren is going to be near like third fastest car, but I think Oscar Piastri is going to have an absolutely incredible season. But he will not edge out the top two, which I don't think you could possibly can edge out the top two. So I've put Piastri P3. He's going to
His
have
top two
an
is Fernando and
absolutely
Max.
great season, and he's going to improve from last season a lot. And maybe 2027, I think he's going to have his first championship. So that is my P3. So you go on.
P4 Max Verstappen. I don't think the
Really?
Red Bull.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think the
Max
Red Bull's gonna.
Verstappen.
Yeah, that Max Verstappen.
P2 Max Verstappen the championship. Wow. Last year.
No P.
No, no, but I'm saying.
I don't think the Red Bull's gonna get him close enough to the top three. Obviously, he's the best driver on the grid. I don't think that's a debatable point anymore. I just don't think the car's gonna be where you'd want it to be to get him there. And then P3, I've put reigning world champion Lando Norris.
Lando who?
I think that's a mentality thing. I don't know how he's going to be. Obviously, with Piastri and Norris, it's probably going to be... Obviously, it was close last year. It's going to be maybe not even closer this year. Maybe Piastri's going to hedge him on that. Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah.
I don't think Norris has this... I don't know how to describe it. How I was describing it in my head before was like this demon mentality where he just has to win, and he's that I say he's in this. He's a race winner. He's now a single-time world champion. I agree with you. I don't see him getting more than a single time. I don't think he's got the mentality. I don't think he's got the personality to do more than one. And I think Piastri's gonna absolutely pip him to the post. I don't think it's gonna be. I think Piastri's gonna be all over him this year. There we go. Now, Ollie, if we'd both like to reveal our world champion in 3.
You need to say that again, you cut out.
Oh my god. Would you like to reveal your world champion in 3, 2, 1?
Fernando Alonso.
Why do I do
Fernando
this?
Alonso is
Why
going
do
to
I-
be the 2026 world champion. I don't want to hear it. He
think I'm
is
ill.
going to be the 2026 world champion. You cannot underestimate this man. The man who brings home tractors to unbelievable levels. He is 42. He is 40, is he? I think he's 42. He is old, okay? He is doing incredible things in the Aston Martin. Look back to 2023. Honestly, incredible. Incredible. Those overtakes in Bahrain, unbelievable. All those podiums, and my absolute favourite, Brazil, defending from a 2023 Red Bull with Checo Perez, mind you, but absolutely insane defending, using those different lines. Obviously, he's a two-time world champion. He's been around the blocks. He's done so much. He is incredible driver. If he was in the right places at the right time, he'd get so many more championships. With Adrian Newey at the helm of this Honda powered, which they can make good powertrains. We've seen it before with the Senna McLarens and the Red Bulls and many other cars. He can, if you give him an amazing car, he will do amazing things. And if you give him a bad car, he will still doing amazing things. He is my absolute GOAT, and I 100% think he's going to win the 2026 World Championship. And this year is going to be his year, and it's going to be an incredible synergy of engineering and absolutely incredible GOAT talent mixed together to create the 2026 World Champion, which will be Fernando Alonso.
So your runner-up is Max Verstappen.
Yes, it is. Of course. Let's talk about Max Verstappen. It's Max Verstappen, isn't he? A Red Bull's going to be good. Second fastest team. Or maybe the first fastest team. Obviously, he's Max Verstappen. He's insane. He's amazing. He's like one of the best drivers on the grid. But, don't think he's going to win the championship. I think that's going to be Fernando. I know that's going to be Fernando. So, that's why I put Piastri outside the top two. Because I don't think you can
I've
really
never heard something more biased in my life.
It's not biased. It's not biased.
First of all,
I genuinely think I don't
calling
see why
him,
not. Though.
saying he's doing something amazing in Aston Martin is maybe one of the biggest reaches of all time. Because he's not doing amazing. His teammate is a literal wheelie bin with legs. He's outperforming him. Like, we don't really know where that Aston Martin is if you put an Albon in that car, if you put a Sainz in that car. I would say that Sainz would probably beat him in that car. Like, I don't think Fernando Alonso is doing incredible. His last World Championship was in, 2006. I don't think he's anywhere near the caliber of a driver you need to win a World Championship unless his car is a second quicker. I don't think it's going to be... If he's even in the title fight, I will literally, get a buzz cut. Because it's not happening, this year, at all.
When this gets clipped and put on TikTok, you'll see how many people agree with me.
Okay.
Absolutely horrendous take, but who have you put for your champion? I didn't actually hear.
My world champion is Oscar Piastri. I think McLaren are going to be good. I don't think that's a horrendous shout to say. They obviously could have worked on their car very early in, putting all their eggs in the basket of 2026 very early in 2025, just because of how dominant they are. And I think generally Oscar Piastri, he surprised everyone last year with just how quick he was compared to Norris, who I also think is one of the best drivers on the grid. And he literally, I think, when we're talking about this, demon mentality, where I just think their personality's right, that they've got the right attitude, they can stay calm, this focus. I think we're seeing this Fernando Alonso, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, the Vettel. These are the personalities of world champions, and I see the same in that Australian. I think he generally could be the next, and maybe not Max Verstappen level, but he is going to be that guy going forward. He's going to be that guy who's going to be dominating, that everyone's going to be scared of. I don't see him getting, unless it's a car problem, I don't see him getting beaten by Norris. I put Russell as runner-up. I just don't think his title fight experience, his lack of title fight experience is going to help. And yeah, I've been very passionate, but I'm not even, before everyone says, I'm a Norris fan. I'm not a Piastri fan. I'm not biased over Piastri and Norris. I didn't think last year that he was treated unfairly. I think he's gonna maybe use that he didn't win last year, and he maybe could have argued he deserved to. But I think he's gonna wake up this year and he's gonna be smelling the sulfur. What am I saying?
What?
I don't know, but I just think he's gonna absolutely wake up on absolute demon time, and that's what he's gonna do.
Um, I guess he's learned the mistakes from the second half of the
Oh yeah,
2025, but he had two good races at the end of 2025, so he knows what not to do. But yeah,
but
I
I
don't.
just
I
think
think he's going to be a great driver.
I just think when you look at championship mentality, I've watched so many multiple world champions in my time, and I just think that's what I see in Oscar Piastri.
I think that was the disagreements coming out my nose. But I think he's going to be a world champion someday. 2027, not 2026 though. It's going to be Fernando Alonso. So thank you guys very much for watching. We have gone way over the mark. We had a lot to say.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully,
going to be editing some of this
yeah,
down,
yeah.
hopefully.
So that is going to be our F1 exclusive podcast. We hope you enjoyed. If you if one of you really enjoy it, I don't know who, because most of our subscribers don't like F1 or don't watch it. If someone really enjoys it, please comment down below and let us know that you really liked it, because we'd love to do more. We
Yeah.
probably will do more halfway through the season or throughout the season. So stay tuned for that. And as
Yeah.
always, we have our gaming videos on the way. We have always a podcast every Thursday, excluding this one because it was an F1 exclusive podcast. But we have standard podcast coming back, obviously. And we have an exciting future to come. So press that subscribe, follow button, all the notifications on. And yeah, like,
Good
love, caress
YouTube
our
brain.
channel. No, I can't do that, Staz. Like, love, caress our channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, well. That was good.